Hey everyone, Leticia here, coming to you on this Thursday afternoon from beautiful Playa del Carmen. We've had a bit of a rainy day today, but it's still good. It's still warm. I really can't complain. I can't complain about my hair, and you'll have to forgive me. Tomorrow I'm getting my hair done. Anyway, thanks for tuning in today. As promised, I want to talk to you about a very exciting project that's being built in the most desirable part of Playa del Carmen. You guys know I'm a big fan of the Sasilha neighborhood, and this particular project sits in the most prime location in Sasilha and probably in Playa del Carmen as a whole. And so the project in question is called Emma and Elisa. Those of you who live in Playa del Carmen, who would have been to Martina Beach Club, may have noticed a large lot that is currently being developed. And so without further ado, please allow me to share my screen. You know how much fun I have with that. Joking. Okay, give me one sec. Okay, you guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in and thanks for your patience. I'm gonna bring up the PDF and hopefully it will work. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there it is. Okay, hopefully you guys can see my screen. So the project in question is called Emma and Elisa, and it's built by the same developers who built the Aldea Thai complex, which, as some of you may know, is one of the most iconic and luxury complexes that sits right behind Martina Beach in the heart of Playa del Carmen. This building, you guys, again, it's an ambitious project. It's going to be a large building by Playa del Carmen standards, 190 apartment units from 1 to 4 bedrooms, okay, which is great because, as I shared on some of my previous shows, in Playa, they built a lot of studio units and just not enough units that are meant for living. Playa in the past was very popular with vacational short-term travelers. What we're seeing more and more are people that are coming here for months at a time and possibly even relocating to this area. And this project in particular, as you can see, it's this L-shaped building. 70% of the units are going to have, more than 70% of the units are going to have an ocean view, which again is absolutely a premium. The complex involves, the name is a little funny, Emma and Elisa. The lower levels of the building, 99 units, are the Emma complex, 99 luxury apartments. And then on the upper floors, you're going to have the Elisa apartments, which are even more luxurious. They call them premiums. There's going to be penthouses with roof gardens. And because this is such an iconic and building in such a desirable location, the price point is going to be higher than if you were buying something, let's say, a few blocks away from the beach that doesn't have an ocean view. This building really is meant for living. It's meant for people who are ready to live their dream, okay? While for sure you're gonna have an easy enough time renting units that have an ocean view, because that's the one thing that people want the most when you're living in a beach town. Really, these are units that are also meant for living, for living that dream life, for people who either maybe have sold their properties back in Canada or the US and are ready to relocate to paradise on earth. Pardon me. Okay, so as you can see, they're going to have some of the features of this building. They're going to have a restaurant with a world-class chef, infinity pool with a roof deck, pool bar, lounge area. There's going to be a bar on the first floor, business center, fully equipped gym. So not just one of those little gyms, but quality gym. So yeah, live the dream at an amazing place in Playa del Carmen. They talk a little bit about Dream Hotel Group. This is a developer with 30 years of experience. They've built some very unique and innovative buildings in places like Monterrey, other Mexican cities. Here in Playa again, they've built a number of projects, but the most iconic one being the Aldea Thai complex, which many of you, if you've been to Playa, you would have noticed it or seen it. These are what the units are expected to look like, okay? Again, L-shaped building, and it's more than an L-shape because, as you can see, the units on the sides will have an angled view, allowing an ocean view from a large number of the units. Really well designed. Okay, more of the renders of the roof. Okay, some of the unique features of this building, in addition to the ocean view of so many of the units, They're going to have a water softening system at the building level. Any of you who have lived in Mexico or even traveled to here, you know that tap water here is not really fit for drinking. Well, it's questionable whether it's fit for drinking in many places of the world, but particularly in Mexico, it's really heavy. It's not good for your hair, as you can see. I'm going to have to get a filter. But anyway, they're going to have, you know, acoustic insulation membrane in the floors, ambient music in the common areas, really an upscale luxury living experience. Among other things, the building is also going to have, my understanding is they're going to have backup electric generator. Any of you who have lived in this area have had the questionable joy of living through a blackout. The electric grid here, they definitely still need to upgrade it some more, but the smart buildings, pardon the word smart, but yeah, the buildings, the well thought out modern buildings like this one, they've thought ahead of time. They're going to have a backup generator at the building level, so you're going to be less affected by those types of situations. Okay. One other unique feature of this building is that, and I'm not 100% sure how it works, but we can get the details. They're going to have a rental pool, so that even when your building is, even when your unit is not rented, you can get a cash flow coming in. So again, unit cleaning at no at direct costs, change of bed sheets. So more of a hotel type service. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering what these units are going for, and you know what's the starting price point. So again, because we're talking luxury beachfront living, the units here, even for one bedroom, the starting point that I'm seeing is around 323,000 USD. If you've been to Playa del Carmen before, you know that prices in this area are quoted in USD because of how much of an international market we are in right here. Two-bedroom units, depending on the location, you know, you see there are some three-bedroom units. This would be on the ground floor. Three-bedroom units starting at 550K USD, which you would argue that for a property that's literally a tiny block away from the beach, from some of the best beaches in Playa, these are still very competitive prices for an international, by international standards. I mean, for me coming from Toronto, for 500K Canadian, you're lucky if you can even find a small one-bedroom condo in Toronto these days. Okay, so you know, if you were one of these people who are in a position to work remotely, or maybe you had one or more properties in Canada, the US, you sold one of them, and you want to live the dream life in paradise, this would be that sort of project. As you can see, a lot of the units have been reserved already. As a matter of fact, as you can see, for the non-beachside units, one bedrooms start at 274 USD. There's one unit left here on the second floor. This one would not have a beachfront, a beach ocean view, because it's facing opposite from the ocean. But again, you have here one bedrooms with a partial ocean view starting at 328,000. That would be a second floor unit. And the building has 5 levels. As you can see, it has a spectacular common area with a pool, with sitting areas, terraces. And again, as we go higher up on the floors, the price points always also increase, arriving at the penthouse units, many of which have been reserved. So this is the penthouse level. As you can see, a lot of the penthouse units have already been reserved. There are some still left, and they are priced, the remaining penthouse units. As you can see, we have a one-bedroom penthouse here for around 900K USD. Again, these units would have their own private rooftops with a pool. Larger penthouse units are around the 1.1, 1.2, and even more million USD price point. And the fact that so many of the penthouse units have been sold, it's just a testament to how much of a desirable international living destination Playa has become. So, you know, I'm really blessed to live in paradise in Playa del Carmen and be able to share with you about some of these amazing projects that are being built and clearly being built and being bought. So in case you're wondering about the payment structure and the delivery date, so the delivery date for this project is currently projected at December of 2022, roughly a year from now. And the beautiful thing about it is to reserve any of the units, all you need is, $5,000 down, to make sure that unit doesn't get shown to other people, doesn't get booked by anybody else. And then within 2 weeks, you'd have to complete up to 30% of the payment, 30% of the purchase price. And then the final 70% is not due until closing, which would be a year from now, okay? So plenty of time for you to come up with the money. Maybe you're in the process of selling your home back home. That again gives you a lot of time to make some things happen. Again, you guys, I wanted to bring this project to your attention. I think it's definitely going to be one of the most iconic projects being built in Playa. First of all, there are not that many projects that are even of this size, and even less so that are going to have this amount of ocean views. So yeah, I wanted to tell you about it. As you know, I work as an independent broker here in Playa, and I like to share about the projects that I think are most exciting. And should you be interested in becoming an owner of one of these units, you're more than welcome to get in touch with me. How am I getting? I will post my contact info in the comments, but info@freedomplaya.com. I can also be reached on Instagram at Leticia Montana. I'll post that, or at Freedom Playa on Instagram. Again, I apologize. My Instagram, my business Instagram, I still haven't posted anything on there, but here I am, and I will keep coming to you with amazing projects from this area. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in. Oh my God, my hair. Oh my God. Okay, well, I'll see you all soon. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Blessings to all of you. Okay, hugs. Bye, everyone.